I come to you with big news once again. There is now talks of the adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog crossing into Sonic Prime somehow. This is a huge deal. Nothing like it has ever been done before. And I bring with me a lot of evidence that I haven't seen anyone else report on. There's so many details, so let's just begin.
A nice, safe little world filled only with mushrooms.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
So as many of you know, Sonic Prime is the new Netflix series by WildBrain and Man of Action. Now, the original Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon from 1993 was made by a studio called DIC Animation City. And due to a long line of ownership changes, the rights to the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog somehow ended up in the hands of WildBrain, who's animating the new series. So in 2008, DIC was acquired by a company called Cookie Jar, and in 2012, Cookie Jar was acquired by THX. But in 2019, THX had a change in organization and focus to save the company, so they rebranded for more internet content into WildBrain. So this means since we know the plot is going to be revolving around a multiverse, there's a good chance that a lot of the older characters could still come back. It's even possible that we could see a Jaleel White cameo. This even could very well open the door for Sally, something that has been a mixed bag among fans. Some want nothing else but Sally to come back in some form, and some are dedicated to ensuring everyone knows that they don't want Sally back and it will never happen. And before, the comics were the biggest possibility of this happening, but now we could very well see this happen in animated form 2022. Sega is better at listening to the community than most people give them credit for. The whole Rally for Sally thing was so big, there's no chance they didn't at least hear of and see a bit of it. Just because they don't always hit the nail right on the head doesn't mean they don't try. They often try to address concerns with fans and have publicly acknowledged a lot of these as they were working on projects. Sega now has a much more closed-off approach to development and don't talk nearly as transparently or as clearly as they did in the 2000s, when Iizuka was talking about being stressed and tired when he was working on Sonic Heroes to where he was sleeping on the floor working all night. That's not an exaggeration, by the way. They try their best to please fans when they can, as fans are consumers, and consumers give them the money, and Sega just wants the money. Now, let me be clear here, I'm not saying for sure this crossover will happen, but with confirmation about a Sonic multiverse, and since WildBrain is working with Sega, they will collectively have all their rights in order. This is all a very good sign. It very well even could have been a deciding factor for Sega wanting to work with WildBrain, since the demand for older characters to resurface is huge, and with a good price and a good distributor like Netflix that doesn't have to worry about getting canceled halfway through a season, I'm so excited. I'm pretty sure most people would either be happy or okay with some Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog characters returning. If not Sally, anyone else. I personally don't have much nostalgia for the 1990s cartoon as I wasn't born yet, but I think it could be interesting to see some crossover in a modern series, if not even just a cameo in a few episodes. I think the way they're getting a lot of young talent and working with new and different styles keeps me very hopeful for this show. And since it's a streaming platform, they might have a more linear plot that doesn't reset at the end of every episode. It looks like they're going to have a lot of creative freedom with this whole multiverse plot, and this could be one cool way to exercise it. Netflix likes to take series in a new direction creatively, but also likes to order plain shows that exist just to exist. So who knows? We will probably have a good grasp on the show conceptually and visually by the end of the year, so until then, we just have to keep digging and keep waiting. As updates come, I'll always keep you up to date, and to make sure you see all the latest Sonic news info, subscribe, smash bell, firmly press like, and comment your thoughts on this legendary crossover. Also join the Discord. We are streaming the Sonic movie at 1K members, and it's coming soon. We're getting there. I love you. Peace.